What's up guys, welcome to the channel Game Universe. Today I'm going to show you top 10 racing games. Without further ado, let's get into the video. In the first position we have Project Cars 2. The minimum requirements of these games are 8 gigs of RAM, Intel Core i5 processor and 50 gigs of storage are required for this game. In the second position we have Forza Horizon 4. The minimum requirements of these games are 8 gigs of RAM, Intel Core i3 and i5 processor and 60 gigs of storage are required for this game.
The baddies overshot you and your hero is safe. For now. Good! This is all good stuff. Don't relax, kid. We're not done. Keep it loose.
In the third position, we have Need for Speed Payback. The minimum requirements of these games are 6 gigs of RAM, Intel Core i3 processor, and 30 gigs of storage are required for this game.
The aerial surveillance will be blind inside the tunnel. Perfect time for a hit and run.
Bulletproof plan.
Worst case scenario, we improvise, right?
That won't be necessary.
Mac, how long have you known Jess? She always has a plan B.
Oh, and the plan C, and plan D, oh, and plan E.
You got that right. Pull up here.
In the fourth position, we have Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleash. The minimum requirements of these games are 2 gigs of RAM, Intel Core Duo processor, and 7 gigs of storage are required for this game. In the fifth position, we have Trackmania Turbo. The minimum requirements of this game are 2 gigs of RAM, Intel Core i3 processor, 5 gigs of storage are required for this game. In sixth position, we have Dart 4. The minimum requirements of these games are 4 gigs of RAM, Intel Core i5 processor and 50 gigs of storage are required for this game.
Keep right over crest, keep left over crest, 100 through dip, keep middle over crests, 80, right 4, don't cut, and left 3, and right 4 opens, don't cut, left 3, don't cut, and crest, right 3, into left 2, care, right 2.
In the 7th position, we have the Crew Wild Run. The minimum requirements of these games are 4 gigs of RAM, Intel Core i3 processor, and 30 gigs of storage are required for this game. In 8th position, we have Dot Rally. The minimum system requirements of these games are 4 gigs of RAM, Intel Core i5 processor, and 50 gigs of storage are required for this game.
Right 6 continues for 100. Keep left over crest. Right 6, don't cut. Into left 5 continues for 150. Into turn hairpin right, 80. Right 5 continues for 130 over bumps.
In 9th position, we have F1 2018. The minimum system requirements of these games are 8 gigs of RAM, Intel Core i3 processor, and 50 gigs of storage are required for this game. In 10th position, we have Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. The minimum requirements of these games are 2 gigs of RAM, Intel Core Duo processor, and 20 gigs of storage are required for this game. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.